Hey guys, this is Kelly here with Prepper Gear Review. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Silky Pocket Boy 170 and the everybody knows this one. This is the Bahco Laplander. Laplander. Anyways, so I'm going to do a quick review on both of these. We'll do a cutting demonstration on some logs here. So we'll start with the Silky first. It comes with this kind of cool, the two Pocket Boys come with these cool pouches for them. They're like plastic pouches. They do have weep holes on them, so they are not by any means waterproof. They usually come, well mine did, they also come with it, a metal clip. It's supposed to go on your belt, but I took it off. I do carry this in my bag. I use it, I kind of feel like if I were to drop my bag for some reason, my backpack, or fall or crush it, this will provide a little bit of extra protection. There is a weight though, so could cost you in weight. If you're really weight conscious, don't use it. So here we are. This is the Pocket Boy. This is 8 inches folded. It is 14.5 inches overall length when it's open, obviously, and this has a 6.7 inch blade. It weighs, I weighed it today, it weighs 7.8 ounces all by itself, not with that. Weighs 7.8 ounces, and the cost is around $38, right around 40 bucks. It is all steel construction. I heard some people earlier talking about this, saying that this was aluminum. It is not. I'll show you right there. That is steel construction. Obviously the blade is, but the handle and the locking mechanism, okay, all steel. This body is hard chrome plated. It has the GOM, what they call GOM rubber, which I'm not sure what that means, but it's a very good rubber grip. The locking mechanism on this, it does not lock in the closed position, so, but it opens very, relatively hard, and you can adjust that by the screw there. It has 2 positions, 1, 2, okay? The locking mechanism is what's called a lock bar, similar to what you'd find on a buck knife or something like that. So anyway, this goes, it locks in the first position. I'm gonna clean the blade, this screen off. So it locks in the first position and 2 positions. So what I understand with the second position is, first of all, if you were doing undercutting, see how the angle, the angle is slightly bent upward if you're undercutting a branch. So we're doing arborist type work, so you lock it in the lower and you can go straight. So however, I found that that works to my advantage. I like it for this reason. I am not an arborist. See, I'm cutting a piece of wood. Okay, I'm cutting a branch, and now my knuckle is now rubbing against the bottoms here, see? So you can click that blade upward and it gets your hand up and out of the way. See that? So your hand's up and out of the way. I like that feature. The Bahco doesn't have that. This is the only saw I know that does. So all steel construction, thick rubber, heavy handle. I like it. We'll go to the Bahco Laplander real quick. This locks in the closed position, which some people prefer. Also locks in the open position. So links on this, 9 inches folded, okay, 15 3/4 inches open, all overall length opened, and it has a 7 inch blade. So it's a little bit slightly longer than the Pocket Boy. The construction on it is all, not real crazy about, it's all plastic. I don't know, I like metal, that's just me. I'm a welder by trade, so that'd probably be why I like the metal. The locking mechanism on this is also a liner top lock. Okay, you can't even see it, but it's a liner lock in there, and that's how that stays open and closed. In my opinion, that could be a possible weakness. If for some reason this would fail, the locking mechanism would fail, because you push and pull on the stroke, you could essentially have this fold over on your hand, and that would be very bad. The Silky GOM Boy has like this locking position, okay? It has that lock bar on there, And the unique thing with this is when this is in the locked open position, if for some reason there's a large spring in here, the spring would fail or fall out for some reason, you can still hold your thumb on top of this and saw, and your thumb would essentially be locking that in. So I do like this. This is a safe mechanism. So in my opinion, for some reason, if this would fail in the woods, I can still use it. I can still use it. If this were to fail in the woods, it might render it useless. And I don't know for sure. I'm just saying that's how I view it, and this is why I chose this saw. The other thing I like is the plastic, the rubber and metal body versus the plastic body. We had a very cold winter. I believe it was the coldest one in U.S. history. If this were to drop, say, 20 feet drops over like a small hill or a cliff or out of a tree, or who knows, for whatever reason, it would fall. At 1 degree weather, we had several days that were -13. This, in my opinion, could possibly shatter, especially if this edge hits the ground anywhere. The rubber edge, maybe not, but this plastic edge, yeah, it could shatter and break out. Also render it useless. This is all metal construction, and that's why I would choose this for the ultimate bushcraft / survival. You're counting on something to last you through the years. That's why I would choose this. We'll do a quick cut with this. I'm going to show you something here. This is a pretty hefty, this is about what I look for out in the woods when I go, and something a little bit heavier. I'll just show you how rapidly you can cut through this. Okay. And this is on the pull stroke. Okay, this does not cut on the forward stroke, just on the pull stroke. And the unique thing about these blades is they are pulse hardened. And so what I mean by pulse hardened is you cannot resharpen these blades at all with a file. That might be a selling point for you if you have the Bahco, that you can resharpen the blade. This one you won't be able to do that with. And I'll show you how quick we sharpen it. Not sharpen, how quick we go through it with the Bahco Laplander. For me, it's a little bit slower. It does not slide as easy through the woods. It takes considerably more effort. Like I'm pushing on it now to get it through. There we go. So, I feel it takes a little bit longer to get through this with the Laplander. Now, granted, I've had the Laplander longer than the Pocket Boy, but the kerf on the blade, the thickness of the blade is a little bit thinner with the Pocket Boy than it is with the Laplander, and you can see the construction. So, I don't know. I really like this. This is my go-to saw. The other thing I want to show you is you saw how quickly we cut through this, right? So I'm gonna do this one more time. This is how quick I can get through this piece of wood, right? I just kind of let the weight of the blade fall on the work. I'm not pushing real hard. Okay. So that's an average size. Now, people were, why do you use that instead of why don't you just use a hatchet? Well, look how long it takes to cut through with a hatchet. I won't even bore you with the details. This is a piece of tulip poplar that is still wet. It was some deadfall over the, not deadfall, I'm sorry, it was just some fall over the winter due to the ice we had. So you can see this is considerable effort to hack through this with a, and I keep my hatchet, or this is a small forest axe by Cranford Brooks. I keep it fairly sharp. You can see that. I keep a mirror polish on it. So when I'm out in the woods, I use this for splitting my wood, okay? Splitting my pieces. I use this for cutting, way faster. So, in conclusion, I would choose this. Maybe a drawback would be that it costs 10 more, but I don't know. So, as always, subscribe to us. Tell us what you think. And